Global developments to impact Sri Lanka. Headlines: Zambia secures bilateral creditor debt deal. Bets raised, the UK will fall into recession. Oil prices to remain subdued. Zambia and its bilateral creditors agreed to a debt restructure. As a result, debt maturities on the $6.3 billion debt are pushed to 2043. Zambia will pay interest at around 1% until 2037 and increase to a maximum of 2.5% after 14 years. However, negotiations on the over $6 billion owed to private lenders is still ongoing. Local currency debt is to be excluded from any treatment. Impact on Sri Lanka. Such can be seen as a precedent for Sri Lanka's own debt restructuring. On the face of it, Zambia has received generous concessions from its creditors. Sri Lanka's domestic debt revamp plan is anticipated to be presented in Parliament this week, while details on addressing external debt may only be presented by September. The UK raised interest rates to 5% to combat inflation, which grew to 8.7% in May. The World Economic Forum is reporting that investors are raising bets for a UK recession, with rates to rise to 6% early next year. Such is likely to spark a mortgage crisis and raise borrowing costs for government debt. In May, Britain's public sector net debt is to have surpassed 100% of gross domestic product for the first time since 1961. Impact on Sri Lanka. The UK is Sri Lanka's second largest export and tourist source market. A recession will cause the UK to reduce goods demanded from Sri Lanka. Further, UK citizens will limit their discretionary spending, including foreign travel, thus affecting multiple industries in the island nation. Oil prices remain subdued despite recent developments between Russia and the mercenary group. Goldman Sachs said that the impact of such could be limited because spot fundamentals have not changed. They refer to worries of further interest rate hikes by the US Federal Reserve and China's economic recovery being less than impressive. Such could sap oil demand. Impact on Sri Lanka. Lower oil prices are a boon for countries like Sri Lanka, who are fully dependent on the import of the commodity. With the further relaxation of fuel quotas and the country getting back to a sense of normality, demand has steadily picked up. As such, lesser global prices will help to narrow Sri Lanka's balance of payment deficit. And that's a wrap for this week. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay updated on the latest developments in Sri Lanka. Until next time, have a great day.